Yeah, it's from X Factor.
It certainly is. Tracy Cohen.
Oh, is that the person who was ready?
Yes, she was ready.
Did she get through?
Great question. Yes, but not at first.
Oh, she wasn't really ready.
Cheryl and her close personal friend Will.i.am
Yeah.
said no to her at first, but then they all got to bring one extra person through and they chose Tracy.
Okay, cool.
And I love the way that she spelled Tracy.
Was it when they go to their houses where they've never been to before?
Do you remember the year of I'm going to be singing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd?
Yeah.
Right? So that was the year Cher Lloyd did it, and it was the year of Gamu as well.
Yeah. Well, she the one. Did she get deported or something?
No, did she?
No. What was the one where they had to leave the competition because he wasn't in the country? Have I made that up?
I don't know. I think it could have happened.
Did she sing "I'm Walking on Sunshine"?
She did, yeah.
And we need to Google this because something happened with
Can
Gamu.
you please Google if Gamu has been deported?
I don't know if she has been deported, but I know that I'm sure she had to leave the competition because there was something with her paperwork.
She had to leave the competition because Cheryl didn't pick her.
All right. Well, maybe I have completely just made that up.
She wasn't deported after a lengthy legal battle over her family's visa status. She and her family successfully won their appeal against deportation and were granted leave to remain in the UK.
Thank
Yes.
God.
Yeah, we're glad Gamu's here, but I'm sure
Yeah.
it got her out of the competition.
Potentially. But see, I think if she got to the live shows, then they would have done. Simon could have stepped in and been like, listen.
I don't think he can give people passports.
I think he's got power that people are scared to admit. Have you seen that boy band documentary where they talk about all the stuff Louis Walsh did?
I've seen the girl band documentary,
Fair.
which I'm guessing is the same.
It's the same, but boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the girl band one was dark.
We were just talking about it with Rosie before we did her episode, and but we were talking about how bitter Mel Blatt.
Oh, from
Just making noises.
from
All Saints.
yeah.
She
She didn't come across well in that documentary at all.
No.
She did on the last episode, I think. She redeemed herself a bit.
Yes.
But at the beginning, she hates the Spice Girls.
She really didn't like the fact that they had success first.
No.
And you know what? I think everyone should support everyone.
Yeah, I kind of think that. I think there's some comedians who are really cutthroat and would like slit your throat for a panel show. And I just don't hang about with them.
I've literally never encountered that a single time in this industry, ever.
That must be a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. No, yeah, there are some people that are just really like, rah! And she still had made loads of money and, well, I don't know how to explain it.
They're just about to take the seat on Would I Lie to You? And then they sneak up behind them and go, ah!
Yeah.
And then they're too scared to do it. And
Yeah.
then you can take their place.
And I think there's some when you're like, no, I'm gay. So if you've got it, I won't get it because you're gay and I'm gay.
Right.
And I think that's a bit intense.
We have to put a pin in this because I have to introduce the pod properly.
Okay.
No, but stay on that thought.
Oh,
We're
right, okay.
circling
We're
back.
going back.
Welcome to I've Had a Rosé. Let's talk about feelings. A wonderful show where me and a wonderful guest talk about something they're passionate about and enjoy a drink of their choice. The guest this week is Josh Jones. Hello, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Speaking of gay,
Yeah.
right? I've said this to people before about how, like, if you fulfill, let's just say if you tick a box
Yeah.
in the eyes of a casting agent or
Director,
something
person,
like
yeah.
that, you say to somebody, oh, well, if they've already got this person, they are also whatever, in our case, gay. So they wouldn't bother picking someone else who's that. There'd never be two of us. You say that to some people and they go, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That couldn't be the case.
Yeah.
But it is.
It is a bit. I feel like now I've done stuff and there's other gay people and then it's fine. But the thing is, I think they could just put you on a different episode. But I'm talking about the odd gay comedian who can be a bit like, oh, so you've got that, so, and then they give you like, I don't know how to say it, like that energy of like, meh. And you're just like, fuck off! I'm just trying to pay me bills, dickhead. Like, get out of my face. But so yeah, that's annoying.
That is annoying.
But I think she had that from the girl band, Melanie.
Mel Blatt.
Mel Blatt.
Is it Blatt or Platt? Blatt. blat and the dirt is gone.
She was in All Saints.
From All Saints.
The band, not the shop.
It's flat.
Blat. You don't get a lot of blats.
No.
No. I could think of more plats than blats.
Gail, David.
Of course. That family's been through enough.
Yeah. Do you remember when they got drove into the canal?
Do I?
And he's like, I love you. I love that.
I don't remember him being replaced by a Muppet.
Yeah, that was his voice when he was driving. Richard.
Yeah.
What was his last name? Very best.
Was it Blat? Or
one of the best villains on telly, I think. But yeah.
We used to talk about it in school.
He was so good.
When he dressed up as Thingamabob but then smacked his wife round the head with a
Ashley's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor Ashley.
I've always thought I sound a bit like Ashley.
In the nicest way, I do hear it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
No.
I think his voice sounded higher because he was always next to Fred. His
Fair.
dad, who were like, "Oh, Ashley."
Yeah.
If you've not seen Coronation Street, this is probably very...
Then this isn't for you.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I remember that. But we whatever happened on Corrie, we talk about it like in like the first thing you do at school.
Did you ever watch Bad Girls?
Yeah.
So that was my... I was allowed to watch that when I shouldn't have been. I was about 8 in 99 and when it was on.
Wow.
And my mum just let me watch whatever.
Yeah.
She didn't really know what I was watching. And it's where I learned what a lesbian was.
Yeah.
And it's where I learned what a blowjob was, because people were doing blowjobs to Jim Fenner, the guard, for drugs.
Yes.
So
Is he the one who got stabbed with a thing made of ice?
I can't remember how he died, and I feel like I should have done. I know he locked Yvonne in like a cage.
Yes.
He did.
But there was no air. And then they like found her days
Dead.
Later and there were like scratch marks against the door.
Such a good TV show.
There were the two older women who made...
The Julies.
Yeah.
The two Julies.
And they made hooch in the
Yeah,
toilet
they
and then
did.
they poisoned a woman.
Yeah. I can't remember who they poisoned, but it sounds like the Julies.
Yeah, it was the Julies. And then Footballers' Wives, Tanya.
Is that the one who, when she was on the private aeroplane, had champagne on her boobs?
Probably did, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
I was definitely more of a Bad Girls sort of gay than a Footballer's Wives.
Because we're all one or the other.
Yeah, you one or the other. And that's...
You either learnt what a lesbian was or you watched as, what was her name? Chardonnay? As a stranger set fire to her breast implants.
Yes, I knew one of them had the tits on fire.
Yeah,
I knew that. That's like the... Like when you think of Footballers' Wives, tits on fire.
Tits on fire.
Yeah.
Tits on fire. And then also they had gays in it, gay men, because one of the footballers was gay, but he wasn't allowed to talk about it. And then, because it was Footballers' Wives, they made them do like the most like explicit sex scenes. And there was one that was so dirty they couldn't show it until like 11:30 on ITV2.
Was it a straight sex scene?
No, gay. Up the bum.
That's kind of groundbreaking, because I remember when Todd on Coronation Street had a gay kiss.
Oh,
and it was on the news, and it was on, and I remember as a kid being like, "Oh my god, I can't be gay," because it was like, "I'll be on the news."
On the news everywhere.
Yeah,
and he was supposed to have a snog with Adam Rickett, the guy who did he had like a little music career. He was blonde.
I don't know.
Oh,
he had one who looked like he looked like David Beckham, but from Coronation Street.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah, that's
God.
when like flappy blonde hair was a thing.
Very popular, like a frosted tip.
Yeah.
How are you anyway?
Really good, thank you. Really good.
You're up in Edinburgh to do your tour.
Yeah.
Lovely. How's the tour been going?
Yeah, really good. I'm really enjoying it. We've added a load of extra dates for next year.
Wonderful.
And I think it's the funniest thing I've written ever. So it's funny.
That's good.
And
that's a selling
and
point.
also, I didn't do it at the Fringe. I've just kind of didn't really... I did a work in progress, but I didn't do the Fringe this year.
Why not?
So it still feels fresh.
Fresh and new. Do you think if you take it to the Fringe, then that's That's it. Like, oh, it's been at the Fringe
And
now.
then you do Antonio, oh, but it still feels like exciting.
Is it the same show every night? Do things get changed a little bit around?
More or less, because I've
Yeah.
already started saving jokes for the next show. So I'm like,
good. Oh, okay.
I don't want to then have to give myself more work the next time. I'm happy with where the show is, so I'll just kind of keep it.
What's the show about?
Just stand up. It's literally just a
Just
50-minute
stand up.
club set, 55-minute club set.
Just having a laugh.
With jokes about me and my life and my boyfriend and just
Yeah.
where I'm at. And it's really boring now, and that's what the show's about, really.
The show's about how boring you are.
Yeah, I'm just
Great.
kind of become a bit of a. I've don't gig as much. My ambitions have died a bit, and I'm just like really happy being at home.
I think that's fine. Do you know what? I
Yeah.
fully support it.
I really think a lot of comedians have a very unhealthy work-life balance, and a lot of the ones who are really successful, I don't think that they look dead happy. So I'm just trying to be happy, and I've noticed if a gig,
Yeah.
if I'm away more than a couple nights a week, I'm like, this isn't for me.
I completely get that.
So now I'm just trying to chill, be at home,
Yeah.
and have a nice time.
Has the tour not been difficult for that then? Because you must have been
Well,
away
it's
from home a couple
different when
nights.
it's a tour because they've all come to see you, so you feel like Mariah Carey. But when it's
Yes.
a club set, I'm not travelling a couple of 100 miles to Stag and End do's anymore. I can't be asked.
I completely understand.
So yeah.
That's just very reasonable. I think it connects to what you're saying your topic would be. We'll get to
Yeah.
that in a second. But first, we've already cracked them open because God bless you, you were thirsty. It's a Diet Coke.
I love a Diet Coke.
Are you just a Diet Coke girly?
It's an addiction. I'm quitting in January.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it a New Year's resi kind of thing?
So I'm going to quit in January. I did 9 days the other week. I got really bad migraines because of the caffeine. Because it's the only caffeine I have. I
Right.
don't have tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So I normally do about 5 or 6 cans a day.
I will say that is a few.
It is an addiction. But this is only my second today. And it's quite
Okay.
late. It is quite late.
Yeah. And
So I'm
you've
trying
got a
to
show
cut,
later.
I'm trying
so
to
like,
cut down.
Yeah. So are you sort of phasing it out now and then come January,
Yeah.
we're switching off
I went
completely?
cold turkey from like 5 cans to none.
Yeah.
And then got really bad headaches. But then I was getting over the headaches. But then I had 2 days in London and I relapsed.
Yeah, well, London
Back on
will
the
do
Diet
that
Coke.
to you.
Yes.
I've been the same with coffee. Have you ever had it where you've just stopped, not had a coffee for a couple of days?
Well, I've never drank tea or coffee. I've tasted it, but I don't drink it. I've never been a tea or coffee drinker.
That's fascinating.
So I just drink Diet Coke. I don't like hot drinks. It burns me tongue. I mean, it's too hot. And then I haven't got the patience to wait.
I can't help but think you've boiled the kettle and are just pouring it directly into your
It's
mouth.
just too hot, I think. I don't mind a hot Vimto, but I find it really hard waiting for it to cool
Yeah.
down. I don't got the patience. So yeah, I don't drink.
You wouldn't even do like a festive, would you do a mulled wine or a hot chocolate?
I'll have a mulled wine, but I don't think they come boiling, do they? Oh, they do.
No.
I prefer a milkshake to a hot chocolate.
Interesting.
Prefer a milkshake to a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I used to very stereotypically love Bovril,
Okay.
but then I
Okay.
don't have that much anymore. But I
Yeah.
do like Vimto, and if I'm feeling, I normally have it cold, but sometimes if I'm feeling a bit spicy, I'll warm up my Vimto. I used to put lemonade in the microwave
Really?
because my mum used to get me to do it when I were ill.
Oh, do you know what? There are a lot of sort of like
Other people do that. Not just
but there's
me.
all kinds of stuff like put in like a teaspoon of sugar in a Coke to make it go flat and then drinking that.
I've never done that.
Yeah, no, what I said is weird.
But yeah, I don't drink tea or coffee.
But do you still drink Bovril?
No, not really.
Would you ever have an iced Bovril?
Oh God, no.
That sounds awful,
That
doesn't
does
it? I
sound
just thought, could
awful.
you combine two stereotypes into one?
But I do. I do. So my boyfriend's a big coffee person, and I make him a coffee every morning.
So sweet.
So then I'll sit with a mug of milk. So
Cold milk?
Yeah, so I feel
Great.
like I'm having a coffee, but it's in a mug.
I used to have. I stopped when I was maybe 18. I used to drink 3 big glasses of milk a day.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I've got big bones. I've seen it on a scan when my bones were scanned.
And you've got large bones.
Yeah, and no, so do you like when you have a scan on your bones and there's like dark bits in it, like the marrowy bit, like it? Well, mine was like fully white.
Where did you go for this? Did you go to a butcher's?
Hospital. But do you know, like on a scan you get like it's different shades. Mine was like block full white, and I shown it to my boyfriend who's a doctor.
Yeah,
and he was like, "There's some strong bones," and I shown a load of his other doctor friends because I took pictures of it, and they were all like, "You've got thick bones," and I was so proud of it. I was really so proud of it.
So is there no marrow in you whatsoever?
I don't think so. I think I'm all bone.
Just all bone, no marrow.
But I drink a lot of milk as well.
Still.
Yeah, I still do.
I think milk gets a bad rap these days.
It's so good. Yeah, because everyone's on the almond,
alternatives, the oats, the
but they've got
coconut.
flimsy little bones,
hollow
bones,
full of marrow.
Yeah,
More like Play-Doh than anything else. Oh, okay. Oh no, all of that gossip. I can't believe we kept saying that Morgan's so attractive.
I didn't say that. No, but it is annoying having a friend because we've been friends for years, but I didn't know that people fancied him till we started doing a podcast together, because then everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're friends with Morgan." Blah. And I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm here." And I do get people messaging me, but they're always really creepy.
What? It's sliding into the DMs.
Yeah, but it's always like, can I come? Do you want to come to mine and I'll cook for you and we'll do all. But it's always like really not like, oh, you're cute. It's like they want to like take me limbs and stuff.
Oh right.
It's like I get intense.
That's what they're gonna cook.
My limbs.
They want to eat you.
Yeah.
Take the compliment.
There's no
for
part.
goodness
It's all
sake.
bone. Literally all bone.
Like a jawbreaker. But let's bring it back to Diet Coke.
Okay.
I'm glad that you're curbing your addiction. That's really
I'm
good of
really
you.
actually really nervous.
Yeah.
I quit smoking a year and a bit ago. I've not smoked. I stopped smoking cigarettes about 2 years ago, and then I vaped for a very little while. It wasn't for me, but it did get me off cigs.
Right.
And then went onto zero nicotine vapes and then quit. So I've not smoked anything in well over a year.
Good for you.
But I do. I love a Diet Coke, and this is my last vice.
I was going to say, do you believe that thing of like you replace one vice with a slightly more healthy vice?
People.
Well, you stop drinking Diet Coke and then you're going to get a knife.
Yeah, I could murder. I don't. Well, when I quit smoking, I put on a bit of weight. So I don't know what will happen when I quit Diet
I've
Coke.
heard this because smoking it stops you from, it takes your appetite
Oh my
away.
God, I ate so much.
What, when you stop smoking?
Yep.
Mm.
Because I was like, well, I liked food anyway. But then when you quit smoking, you're like, oh my God. It's like a new sense. I feel like my mouth is stronger.
Stronger?
Like, yeah, the palate.
Oh, I
like,
see.
it's
You mean
got-
you can taste things?
Yeah. But my skills as an eater have improved.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because all the different parts of your tongue.
Yeah, do you ever watch Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah.
So do you know the bit where they blind test him and he has to put stuff in the mouth and they have to guess what it is? I think I could do it really well now.
Do you think?
Now I've quit smoking.
Because I would say for like aspiring professional chefs, they're quite shit at
They're
it,
really
aren't
bad.
they?
They're like, sausage and it's a carrot. Like,
Yeah.
they're really thick.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching it today, and it's I don't really watch reality telly. I love Hell's Kitchen. So that's like the only thing I watch.
Yeah.
And not only thing, but the only like reality telly I watch.
I understand, yeah.
And I was watching it today actually, and they got to a point where they have a little go being the head chef, so they have.
Yeah. They got to learn how to run the kitchen, yeah.
But then he makes mistakes on purpose
And sees if he catches
see if they
them.
can catch it.
Yeah.
And the mistake he kept making was instead of a beef tartare, he put tuna in it, and no one could figure out. And I'm like, beef and tuna don't taste anything
They
alike.
really don't.
And you're in the semi-finals.
I get that it's tartar, so you've not really cooked it, but still.
Yeah.
The thing with Hell's Kitchen that puts me slightly off is it attracts a particular type of contestant.
Oh, they're so aggressive.
They're so aggressive. Like if you watch the Bake Off and it's just like, hello, I'm Janice and I like to bake in my free time and it's just something nice to do with the grandchildren. And then you watch Hell's Kitchen and it's like, my name's Vinny and I'm a total fucking cunt.
Yeah, it's like it's aggressive Americans from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Like cooking scallops. I love it.
Yeah.
And then there was one where there was this woman, I can't remember her name, but she was proper scary. And she was having an argument with another one and she tipped an ashtray on her.
What?
Yeah, she was like, "Fuck
In the
that."
kitchen?
No, in the smoking area.
Oh, well then that's fine.
Yeah, she didn't go to the smoking area, come out into the kitchen and throw an ashtray on her.
I do sometimes put on a YouTube compilation video of like wackiest moments from Hell's Kitchen, and there's one guy who always comes up. I think he's called Raj.
I can't remember.
And he's like, he's this like really big fella who like, he doesn't know how to like boil water, and then like one of the beef Wellingtons wasn't done properly, so then he just starts eating it in the middle of the kitchen, and then Gordon's like, "Are you eating that raw beef Wellington?" He's just like, "It's just so tasty, I couldn't help it."
They are so the people who. Because everyone who gets on the show is a professional chef. Right? But the people who get eliminated in the first like quarter of the show, it is scary how bad they are.
They're not well.
They're not well. So the guy who went first on the season I just watched, he cooked 3 times, and each time he just gave him raw chicken, and it was just like pink.
Yeah,
and you're like, how are you a chef?
There was also something. I know your topic's not Hell's Kitchen, but I've watched a lot of it.
I can change it.
Hell's Kitchen. He likes a disguise.
Yeah, he
Gordon.
loves a prosthetic and a
he does.
beard.
And I remember there was one time for the first challenge of one of the seasons, he got his wife to pretend to be one of the contestants, and then brought her up to like taste like whatever it was she made, like some like soup or something, but it looked a bit like sick. And he was like, the presentation's not great, but then he tried it. He was like, that's actually really good. And he was like, no, don't be so hard on yourself. You've done really well. And then they hug, and then they start making out in front of everybody, and so everyone's there just being like, are we all going to have to like give Gordon Ramsay a blowy or something?
I would.
Would you?
I have a weird thing for him. My boyfriend hates that I do, but I do. And he doesn't hate that I do because he's jealous of that. He's not bothered of me having crushes.
Okay.
But he hates that he's Gordon Ramsay.
Does he not like him?
As like
a person?
He's aggressive. Why are you into him? He's aggressive. I'm like, that's kind of the point. But also, I think he's offended by all of my celebrity crushes.
Oh, what are some of the other ones?
Bill Nye.
The science guy.
No, the old bloke who was in Love Actually.
Oh, okay.
I just think he's got so much charisma. And
Fair enough.
Really draws you in.
When you heard him singing Let It Snow?
When he was in Love Actually.
And then he takes his clothes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I've always fancied him.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think there is. I don't think I do. I think now he's got to the point where I'm like, maybe he's a bit too old now. But
Okay.
When he was in Love Actually, I was younger and I was like, oh my God, I'm gay and I'm attracted to old blokes. It was really scary.
Yeah. But at least in Love Actually, he's playing sort of like a
rock star.
Yeah,
washed up
and he
star,
just like, he loves singing and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. No, I think that's a pass. I think that's fine.
Yeah. More than Gordon?
I think I'd have more of a problem with Gordon.
Yeah. I think he's got quite an attractive...
Do you think because he's so aggressive in what he does day to day that when it would come to love, make him quite gentle?
Yeah, I also think he'd be really nice. I like nice, like people who are firm but nice.
Right.
And I do think the people who were on the early version, like the early episodes of his show and get eliminated, they are really thick.
Yeah.
To the point where they need to be shouted at a bit. You calling yourself
Yeah.
chef and you keep giving me raw chicken.
They'll do the blindfold test and be like, is this dried pasta? Like, no, you're chewing the plate. You just-
Yeah. So, but when the season goes on and the good people get eliminated, then
Yeah.
he starts hugging them and he's nice. So you can see there's a little
when
bit
he
of stuff.
cares, he shows that he cares.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
like that.
It's like the Hollywood handshake.
Yeah, I think he'll be a lot nicer than people think.
He does also do MasterChef.
Just,
I think in America.
yeah, not
And
here.
he's nicer there,
Yeah.
I think. Because there's another guy who's an even bigger wanker than him on the show.
Yeah, so they need one or the other.
Yeah, you need it's like on Strictly. Craig's the mean one.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Strictly? Ever? Really?
I've seen it on,
Right.
but I don't know who the cast are.
Okay.
I don't really watch it.
Can I ask? We will get to your topic at some point when I feel like it. When you did Dancing on Ice,
I'd never seen
you'd
it.
never seen the show.
I hadn't seen it until I was on it.
So you
I watched a few people dancing on YouTube.
right
On
ice.
On ice.
Right.
I watched a few of the skates on YouTube.
Yeah.
I never watched a full show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I didn't want to do it though. When I got asked to do it, I said no.
But then you had to leave.
I needed the money. Oh, I did. I did. I needed the money. I had a tax bill and I said yeah. But when
Fair
I
enough.
first got asked, I said no. I actually kind of thought it was all right when I was there. It was better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it again.
But but you broke something
I
or something.
twisted my ankle, so I
Yeah.
had to leave.
Fair enough.
So it was.
What a dream dash.
It was. Everybody there was like, "You're not bothered, are you?" And I was like, "No, not really." It wasn't for me. I just struggle with reality telly.
Yeah. Do you worry about sort of the ethics of it?
It's not real.
No.
It's so more not real than
But-
comedy. When you do comedy
Yeah.
on telly, no one tells me what to say. Whereas when you do that, it's a lot more.
And also, a lot of
produced than you'd
the
think.
people who go on that won't realize it's not real. So they're the most easily manipulated.
I thought it was a bit more real than it was. So when they're like, "Can you say that?" I'm like, "No." I found it really difficult.
as in they give you a line to say.
yeah, like, oh yeah, and I'm
but
like,
say
oh, no,
it like you've thought to say
yeah,
it.
but I'm like, oh no, thank you. But it was nice. It just wasn't for me. I didn't know what reality telly really was like working on it.
Yeah.
So then when I did it, I was like, oh, and it also made me realize I'm not that bothered about being famous.
That's
I was
perfectly
like-
healthy, I think.
So since then, I've been asked, not offered jobs, but interviews for other reality telly vibes. And
Yeah.
I've just shut it down straight away. And bigger
Okay.
stuff that I'm not in a position to say no to.
but you
But
have.
I've just kind of been like, I don't want to just trying to be famous.
Well, I think this segues beautifully into your topic
Yeah.
because it's
Homemaking.
homemaking.
I want to talk about homemaking.
You just want to stay at home
Yeah.
and you just want to. What do you just want to
No.
spend time with your boyfriend and just sort of cook?
I love stand up. I'll
Yeah.
always do stand up. I'll always do tour shows.
Yeah.
I want to write a play.
Okay.
And I want to do creative stuff. I'm
Yeah.
just not as ambitious in like, I want to do stuff I want to do now. Because there's some stuff I've done and I feel like I've sold my soul a bit. And I'm like, I don't
Well,
want to
because
do that.
there gets to that point where it's like, your work-life balance.
Yeah.
And because this job always feels like a hustle,
Yeah.
there's never anyone saying like, no, you can
relax.
You've hustled enough now.
Well, I just wasn't seeing anybody that I loved because I was gigging all the time.
Right.
I was just traveling so much. I was just like, oh no. Now I've got a really good work-life balance.
Yeah.
So I love stand-up the most I've loved
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because I'm not doing it every night.
Sure.
And also I'm like at home with me. I've got a dog. I've got 2 cats. I've got
Lovely.
like a nice home.
Yeah.
And I'm cooking and it's really good.
Your cooking's really good.
I'm really good at cooking.
What's your signature dish?
Honestly,
You're on Hell's Kitchen. You get 45 minutes to
It's
cook.
such a stereotype, but obviously I can make really good pies, which
That-
is such a stereotype.
I love a pie. Me and the husband have been doing pie Sundays. I'll
Nice.
explain what that is. It's Sunday and we have a pie for tea.
I used to do, when I was at uni, I would do Julia Roberts days where I would make a homemade pie to myself and eat it out of the tray and watch Julia Roberts films on my own all
I was
day.
going to say, how does that connect to Julia Roberts? But you watched a Julia Roberts film.
Yeah, I only did Julia Roberts
I
films.
don't remember that scene in Erin Brockovich, which just ate a big pie in front of those lawyers.
But yeah, every like couple of months, I'd just be like, I've had enough.
You've had enough.
And when I needed a me day, because I never could afford like a spa or anything. So my idea of a spa was making a pie and just watching Mystic Pizza.
Do you, what kind of pastry? Are you using a short crust?
Short crust bar.
Yeah.
I'll make.
Yeah. And a sweet or savoury pie?
Oh, savoury.
Okay, so maybe like a beef, steak and ale kind of thing?
I think pies are like sandwiches. You can put anything in them.
All right.
Really. So I've done like an English breakfast pie.
Interesting.
I've done loads of stuff. But yeah, I'll just ask now. I'll ask my boyfriend what he wants and I'll make it. But I don't make pies as much because I've always been able to make pies. And recently I've been like, I want to be a good cook. So the last like, couple of years, I've been really like branching out.
Oh.
So the other day we had people round and I did a buffet. So I made I baked my own bread.
Ooh.
And then did my own baba ganoush and hummus and my own spinach and feta dip and stuff.
Wow.
And I made, well, there was pastry. I did a sausage plat. There was a big quiche as well.
I love a sausage
So there was
plat.
quite, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
A sausage plat.
A lot of people don't know them.
I think maybe you had to be introduced to them when you were younger. And I think some parts of the country just didn't have them. But I did food tech at GCSE.
Yeah.
Because I didn't so much love to cook, but I did love to bake.
Yeah.
And for my, you do like your little project for your GCSE where you have to create a recipe or a dish or something. And our brief was we had to make something that could be sold at the school canteen as a snack. So it had to be something that you could eat whilst you hold it in your hand.
So sausage.
Well, no, this is bad. I cooked a lasagna and wrapped it in pastry.
I would eat that. That sounds great.
It turned out actually pretty good.
I've done a lasagna experiment. I don't smoke weed anymore, but when I was a huge stoner, I used to do this thing where I'd make a lasagna. I'm so sorry if there's any Italians listening to this. Instead of lasagna sheets, I would use potato waffles.
I think that's genius.
But you have to you have to cook the waffles on their own first to make them
I was going to
tough,
say,
and then when they're hard, then you use them.
yeah. I love
Everyone's like,
that.
I didn't think it that
That
bit.
is so. Do you remember when Delia Smith suddenly started going through that phase of like, do you know what? You don't have to do like cooking like all that fancy. I'm just here's how to make a shepherd's pie, but just get the mince out of a can, and then here's like frozen mashed potato, and just bung it in a dish.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, yeah. Potato waffles. If you're a stoner, you'll love it. If you're an Italian, you will cry.
Or if you've just got a mouth.
Yeah.
That sounds delightful.
But I did make it the other year when I hadn't made it in ages, and I was like, it's not. It used to live up. When I was younger, I was like, but now I'm a bit older. I'm like, all right.
But see, like,
I'm quite fancy with my food now, I think.
have your taste sort of developed
I think so.
and is that because of your journey into domesticity and cooking? And
Nah, I think I've just like got a bit posher just in general.
you've just poshed up.
I have.
Yeah.
A lot of my partners have been posher, and I think it's like washed onto me. I've dated
Okay.
a lot of Southerners, which I did never expected.
All right.
But I've shagged more posh Southerners than Northerners,
Okay.
which is really like quite weird.
Is it?
Well, just like because of where I'm from and where I live,
I see.
I just find all the Southerners in Manchester.
Well,
I'm like,
it is-
hello,
Listen, I mean, it is good to buy local, but
Yeah.
you also have to
experiment.
see what the world has.
yeah.
And so each one of them made you a little bit.
Yeah, bit
Fancier.
posher. Like I'd say my boyfriend's a bit posher than me, but Yeah, because he's not from Manchester. He's from down south.
Down south.
Down south.
I like how you won't give a specific location.
Well,
just
actually, where
down
he's from
south.
is nearer Peterborough, which is Midlands. But it's still south.
It's still south.
But he speaks well.
Does
He
he?
speaks very well.
Good diction.
Very good diction. And it's funny because when oh, is it diction? Yeah.
We had the same thing when Ben Pope was here and he used the term chick lit.
Oh, okay.
Claire heard clit, laughed at it, so.
My boyfriend's an anaesthetist, and he was training. Well, like basically, someone he knows is doing an exam, another anaesthetist.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend was teaching him online, and he was in the kitchen, and I had to leave the kitchen the other day because he kept saying oral examination, and I was like, I just couldn't keep it together because you were like, oh, you do that one through oral examination. I was like, boom.
No, that's just like
That's
just like GCSE French when they go like, okay, now you've got to do your oral.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, the day we learnt how to conjugate the verb to come. I come, you come, he, she, or it comes, we come, you come, parentheses, formal. Oh, what a day.
Yeah, I'm a bit thick. So when people use big words but they sound sexual,
Right.
it'll never not get me. I'm
Fair
33 next week, but I can't not
Happy
laugh.
birthday for next week.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good for you. So
You said that like you made
Good
it.
for you.
Yeah, we didn't think
Good
you'd
for
last
you.
that
You
long.
lasted much longer than we thought. No, good for you. What you were saying that you just sort of cook whatever your boyfriend fancies.
Yeah, I love like having people round and stuff. Also now, I have so many comedians stay in my spare room.
Sure, it's
So and now it's getting to a point where I'm having someone like every week.
right.
So I'm just cooking for them a lot.
Have you ever thought about having a little guest book? We've thought about doing that because we have people stay in the spare room all
and
the
giving
time.
them your little reviews.
I didn't think about a review. I just thought like write something nice in a book.
Oh, could do. Do you know, talking about reviews, I was thinking of putting all my Airbnb reviews from this tour online because I'm a great guest.
Oh yeah, what the
Everyone-
reviews they write of you?
Yeah. Absolutely smashing. My Airbnb reviews have been amazing.
Can I ask what your Uber rating is?
Of course you can. I think
I know what mine is because I checked it the other day.
I'm scared it's like gone up or down. I think it could have gone down
Okay.
because after my show in Manchester, it was like my big show.
Yeah.
So we had a few drinks afterwards. And when we got out of the Uber, my boyfriend was like, all of these bags. And I went, yeah. And then we took 2 of the bags from the driver.
Oh,
and it
no.
was his de-icer and a bag of curtains. I've got 4.85.
Okay, that's actually
Very high.
yeah.
I Uber a lot.
4.93.
Okay, fuck you. Wow.
And I didn't think that the
You're
Uber
a
rating.
Spice Girl and I'm an All Saints. I'm fuming about it.
Yeah, but like I didn't think that Uber ratings mattered until a friend of mine called an Uber for us, and their Uber rating was something like 4.4.
Yeah.
So
It's
they've
not
had a couple
super
rough
high,
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the car that turned up, I genuinely thought was like a clown car. And there were like 8 other people in it and the doors were going to fall off.
Going back to Dancing on Ice a minute, right? when you got picked up from the hotel and driven to the ice rink,
Yeah.
it's only like a 15-minute drive, but it was always in like a Mercedes or a really fancy car.
Oh.
The day I had to go, but I twisted my ankle.
Yeah.
They sent me a car that genuinely had a cigarette hole in the top, and it was like, well, fuck it, he's left. Just picked me up in a shed.
Oh,
it was so
dear.
funny.
I think we've come to near the end of the episode. I'm so sorry.
I didn't get to speak much about my subject. I'm so sorry.
Do you want to?
I like cooking.
We'll do a part 2 in the new year.
Next time I'm here.
Do you know what? And then the next time you're here, you bake a pie, I'll bake a pie.
Does that kitchen work?
There's no other.
There's no oven or hob or.
Oh, okay.
But do you know what? You bake a pie, I'll bake a cheesecake. I'm very good at baking it. Aren't I good at baking a cheesecake?
Good old cheesecake. cheesecake.
Okay.
She had one
Or
on.
what
What is it? Just like vanilla?
A vanilla with a dash of lemon, but then I let whoever choose the base of the cheesecake.
Nice.
What did you choose for your birthday? Oreo biscuit base. Made an Oreo biscuit
so
base
boring. I
cheesecake.
would have just gone like digestive, so I can.
That's the standard
It's
because
just so
they
I can
melt
see
better.
the actual.
Yeah.
I don't want to be fooled by the Oreo if I'm going to really guess how good it is.
No, you'll see it.
No.
You'll see it.
No,
none of this,
I believe
like,
you're amazing.
None of this, like, oh, let's leave it, bake cheesecake and it's mostly yogurt. No, tip that in the
It's
bin.
real cheesecake.
Real cheesecake baked.
Have
New
you ever
York
done
style.
one of the non-bake ones?
I
always
just
see
don't
'em-
believe in them.
I've always seen them on the recipe thing on. I have BBC Good Food,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're lying to me.
Are you doing so badly you can't turn on the oven?
Yeah, that's so
For
true. Never
goodness
thought about
sake. Right, we've got to get you out of here, but we've also got to do the last bit of the show.
that. Okay.
It's called Quickfire Feelings.
All right.
I give you 5 random things.
And how do I feel about
How do you
it?
feel about them? You've
Okay.
worked it out, very intuitive. Look at that. How do you feel about dark chocolate?
I like it good melted when I drop stuff in it and eat that, like strawberries, or you can cook with it. But
Yeah.
raw is a bit too
Raw chocolate.
a bit too much for
I
me.
understand. Melted, that's a great shout. How do you feel about those woolen cozies that people stick over the top of post boxes?
Oh my god, have you got one for the they do them for a fruit juice now.
Yes, for innocent smoothies.
Yeah, I got one for my smoothie and I was like, this is adorable. And I never really saw them, but now I've shagged my way into a better postcode. There's one on my letterbox and I really like it.
Oh, good.
Not my letterbox, my postman's letterbox. What are they called?
The post box outside.
The postbox. Yeah, there we go.
The man's thing.
I didn't know what to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The postman's column.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about a hall of mirrors?
Oh, I am not good. I've ran into a mirror and fell on the floor in front of quite a lot of people
Oh,
in a hall
really?
of mirrors. Yeah.
And
was
it would have
quite
happened like 20 times because of the mirrors.
Yeah, just kept
Just over and
just
over
kept
again.
going. Yeah.
How do you feel about a wax melt?
I'm not sure what one of them is.
Right, so you can get them at Yankee Candle. It's like a tiny little thing. The flame is here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put like a little disc of wax on top of it, and that's like where the scent comes from.
Doesn't sound like something I'd like, but I'll just tell you what I have really good. I like those candles where it sounds like a fireplace burning.
Oh, what? It's like crackly.
Yeah, the crackly candles.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's new, but it's something we've been getting for about a year. So
Oh.
instead of a wick, it's like a cross that's a bit of cardboardy thing, and it makes like a noise.
It sounds
It's very relaxing.
a little Christian.
Yeah, no, yeah, well, we're burning the cross.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
so don't worry, it's gay.
Finally, how do you feel about cling film?
I'm trying to save the planet, so I've got.
Are you using the waxy paper stuff?
Yeah, but it feels a bit gross. I do wash it, but I'm like, it still feels gross.
You're trying.
I miss the cling film, but
Yeah.
my boyfriend's really like strict about it. He's
One
like,
of
come
you
on,
has to
save
be,
the
I guess.
planet.
Yeah.
I have so many baths.
Do you?
Yeah, I love a bath. I had a bath today.
Oh, did you? That's good.
Yeah.
Bath bomb?
No, I just like I like a bit of Radox.
Okay.
I don't like fancy bath stuff. I like Radox. I like the muscle soaker.
Yes. Not going to give you thrush or anything.
Yeah, muscle relaxer.
Lovely. Well, listen, that brings us to the end of the pod.
Thank you.
Have you had a nice time?
Yeah, well, lovely.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
good. Is there anything you'd like to plug for the listeners / viewers?
Yeah, I can do.
You don't have to.
I'm doing extra dates of my tour.
Wonderful.
So next year, so you can get tickets at joshjonescomedy.com. And I have a podcast called Chatting with Cherubs
You certainly
with
do.
2 other comedians,
Yes.
Morgan Rees and Garel Farrell. I don't know why. I'm not very good at plugging stuff.
Plug-in.
Yeah. So
You
there
did
you
it
go.
lovely.
We can Google stuff.
You can Google stuff and we put links to everything down
Oh,
below. They'll find it.
yeah.
Don't you worry.
Thank you.
I've got a plug. I'm doing Soho Theatre in January, on January 12th and 13th. So please come along to that and bring 80 friends.
And you're doing a tour that's on sale.
Oh, yeah. It's on sale now. I'm going on tour, coming to a city near you, unless you live in a city that isn't near the ones that I'm going to.
He's coming to Manchester.
I will be in Manchester. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That would be nice. I'm coming to Manchester. So yeah, all of the details for that below. Thank you for being here. See you next time with a pie. And we'll see all of you, pie or no pie, next week for another episode. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. I don't know what to do.